Evening folks, and welcome to the Happy Hooker YouTube channel. I've just done a live video about an hour or so ago getting the boat ready. Today, well, it won't be today's trip, it'll be tomorrow's trip fishing. We're going, me and Tommy the Turd are on our way out of Holyhead breakwater. We're going to go and see if we can get some herrings in the harbour itself, and then we're going to head out to a couple of reefs for some Pollack and Coley fishing, then anchor up, see if we can get some rays, taupe, congers possibly. I'm just setting off from my house. It is now, what time are we on? 6:10. We're going to travel down tonight. I mean, I live near Blackpool, so for me to get to Holyhead, it's a good 3.5 hour trip with the boat on. Now I'm going to go down tonight, stay in the local travel lodge, which is costing me and Tommy 32 quid between us for the night, which is nothing, 16 quid a piece, and it just saves having to set off at like 3 and 4 in the morning to get there for an 8 o'clock launch. We can go down there. We can chill out, get a bit of tea, have a good night's kip and be all fresh, ready for the morning, ready to do some fishing and hopefully catch some fish this time. I don't want to be Mr. Blanker again. I'll do a little bit more filming when I pick Tommy up, who will be halfway. And I'll do a little bit of filming here, there and everywhere along the way. I'll see you in a bit, folks. I've now got Tommy. Say hello, Tommy.
I'll do.
We're down at the travel lodge in Holyhead. We're just going to go in our room now. Can take the dogs in with us. Got a big bag of chippy for our tea. So you know what's going to happen now, don't you? Eat that lot, have a good snore, get up and go fishing in the morning. Hey up, local fire brigade's out. I'll show you inside the room in a minute. Shut up, you. Right, we're now in the room, and this is what 32 quid between you gets you. A dog on a bed. A bathroom, a toilet, a kettle, plenty of tea and coffee. There's 3 beds in here. Now some fat pig, not mentioning any names, is having the big double bed, and the little skinny fella's having the other one. Like I said, big bag of food. Let's go fishing in the morning. I'll see you tomorrow. Morning, folks. Well, obviously it's morning. It is. Let's look on the TV, and it's half past 6 in the morning. Been up a good half an hour, took the dogs for a wander. Tommy's in the bathroom doing his bathroom stuff. Both slept really well, to be fair. I don't remember waking up at all. Dogs yipped a little bit at night with people walking past the room, but hey, well, that's what dogs do. The weather's looking really good this morning. I'm just looking at the windy app on my phone. Which basically shows me the wind, the speed and direction. This is, like I said, this is the windy app, and as you can see, it gives you the days, and the lighter the colour, i.e. blue and white, the lighter the winds. So Friday, all nice and white, working off to, let's have a look at, is that Tuesday? Tuesday it starts getting a bit orangey, which means, so let's have a look at that. That's what I say on my phone, so I would not be going out in that weather. Not a pro. I mean, the bigger charter boats might just be able to go out in that, depending on the swell and stuff. But for today, I mean, we're going to be launching about 8, so if we look at 9 o'clock, all nice and blue. 12 o'clock, nice and blue, all the way up to 6 o'clock. So I'll be back in by then, and that's my Kirsty ringing to say good morning. So the next time you see me, I will be at the boatyard. I'll do a little bit of filming around the boatyard just so you can see where we launch and how the slip is and so on and so forth. See you in a bit. Right guys, we're out on the water now. Just going to come alongside Aaron on Bad Boys Charters, see if they've been getting any. Morning guys! Have you had anything yet? No, another a bit longer for daylight. What's with the big scruffy jump face? Where's that come from? Have you heard that? A poor charter boat skipper that can't afford a razor. I better get my rod set up, Anna. Yeah. So there's a shoal under, well, a few bits. Right guys, I will get the rod set up, show you what the equipment is, and then we'll do some fishing. See you in a bit. Right folks, it's just coming light enough now. There's big shoals of herring underneath us. Well, it's showing fish anyway. So I'm hoping sod's law now, that's because I've put the camera on. Yeah, it's muddy out. Have you got one, Tommy? Ready? There we go. Tommy's got, oh, and I'm in as well. Three in a row. Oh, right, there's a load. Yeah, we've got, I'll show you the kit in a second, guys. Holyhead hard, well, I've got one. What did you get then? 3, Tommy? Yeah. I'll just show you what we're using now. I'll show you how close to the breakwater we are. And I will show you the screen with all the bearings on. Think you come away from that. Come on, move. Got that over there, so what we're using is little tiny sabikis, as you can see. Now normally they come in packs of like 10 or 12, so all we do is we cut it in half. Just this pack only has 6 on it, so we chopped it in half. We've got 3 apiece. We're only using them for bait, so we don't need millions of them. Get ourselves 20 or 30 herrings. That'll be enough for the day. I'm just going to show you. Oh, we've passed the. Have you got any in again, Tommy? We've passed the shoal now. I mean, that's how close we are to the breakwater. If you look on the wall there, I will zoom this in for you. If you actually look on the wall there, have I got it in shot? There is a white line there, and then further down there's another white line about there. You get yourself sort of anywhere in that vicinity. Zoom that back down. Anywhere in that vicinity, and you will catch, as a rule, herrings, or in the summer you'll get mackerel. Aaron's still out. He's down there. I think he's going. I don't think he's chartering today. I think he's going getting his pots in and stuff, but he's just having a mess about while he's. Here again, Tommy. Good fun, this, isn't it? Well, there you go. There's a few on the screen now. I'll show you. Only a couple though. We're in. Well, we're in 43 foot of water, and you can see that there, can't you? These dogs love an herring. You're not having them though, because what happens is they eat the herring, then they spew it back up again, and they're on a boat in a confined space, and I can't be doing cleaning dog sick up. I'll not film us catching too many herrings. The next time you see us, we'll probably be out on one of the reefs, seeing if we can get a Pollack or 2. That's all I've got for now. See you in a bit. It's herrings galore here, guys. They are good fun. What have we got? Two on that time. Absolutely brilliant. What we'll do is any excess that we have, they won't be wasted, they'll be taken home and frozen for when times are hard. Plus Kirsty goes out beach fishing and stuff, so she'll use these all the time. She'll use the frozen ones. Nothing will be wasted. Let's see if I can pick one up for you while we're on camera. It's just got a little bit of a muddy bottom. There we go, straight away. Yeah, we're in, we've got one. Makes a change from that last little blanking session I had, doesn't it? What have we got in there now? We must have 20 herrings in there now. We'll probably do another another 10, maybe 15 minutes messing about with these herrings, and then we're going to head out. So I'll just show you that screen again before they all disappear off. It's infested with them. Big shoals of them. Is that you with the fish, Tommy?
Yeah.
Well, that's a nice juicy one, Tom. I love some beakies. We got you. Yeah. Right, see you in a bit, guys. Right, guys, we've got a nice little bucket of herrings now. That's more than enough for bait for us for today. When we anchor up and do a bit of bait fishing, hopefully we'll get a ray, maybe a conger, maybe a taupe, who knows. But we've had enough in the harbour for now. So I've done a quick change of feathers before we go. We're going to head out to one of the reefs now. So I've put on what I like to call the Pollack killers. That's the feather what I'll be using over the reef. I'm just going to show you where the reef is. Let's turn my plotter, turn around so you can see the plotter. Menu up, onto charts. When it loads, there we go. Right, we are there obviously. There's the breakwater wall along there, and we will be heading out. We'll go out through the breakwater holes, opening there, sorry, and we're heading to that green buoy there, and it's called Bolivar, it's called, and I always get it wrong, and Phil Crompton, Frugal Phil, always takes a mickey out of me for getting it wrong. But as you can see, there's a great big reef all around it, and we usually get Collies, Pollack and other bits and bobs, maybe the odd wrasse and two on it, but that's where we're going. So all I'm going to do now is click on that, press go to cursor, I'll come back out of there, go back on that one, and that will give me, let me zoom it down, once I turn around it'll give me a distinct line. I mean, you can see the line just coming off at the bottom now. I'll put it on the full steer so it's a bit easier, but until I turn the boat round, which I'll do while you're on camera. Once I turn the boat round and start heading that way, it'll turn us round and it gives you a distinctive red line to follow. Now, as you can see, the red line is trying to take me straight through the breakwater, but trust me, that's not advisable. Go round the breakwater and then follow the line. It is distance to destination 3 miles, so it's not too far out of here. When we get over there, I'll do a bit more filming and show you what's going on. What do you think, Tommy?
Sounds good to me.
See you in a bit. You do camera work for us, Tommy. I'll just get the lighthouse and stuff in. I'll be
Coming off the harbour now. Back around. We go just over to the Dublin ferry. Over the distance. Go get ready to the car. Load the wagons. And as we come back round, a little bit later on in the distance, then we're going over there towards the green buoy. That's it. Switch it off. Right guys, we're now at the big buoy, Bolivar. And it is a decent sized buoy, but underneath here now it's all reef, and it stretches for a good, I'd say a good quarter of a mile. I mean, there's the, let me just put it on big screen for you, showing fish on there then already. But there's the reef, there's where we are, that's us, that'll be us, there. So all we're going to do now is set a drift up, drift all this rough ground, lose a load of tackle, but hopefully catch some fish. And then in a bit we're going to head over. I don't know how well you'll see this on the camera, but we're going to head over to, where are we? Where is it? That island over there, called, I think that's what they call the Skerries. Got a little lighthouse on it, but you tend to pick up some better fish around that. So we're going to have 15-20 minutes here, and then we're going to head on out over there. I better stop talking to you, like get some fishing done, haven't I? See you in a bit. Tommy strike for, sorry, I've just shoved a big chocolate biscuit in my mouth. Tommy strikes first blood with little Pollack. Well done, Tommy.
Thank you, Carmy.
Like I said, we're not going to have long on this reef because I want to go out there so where that other light out is. See if we can pick some better stuff up. Moved out to the Skerries Island. Just dropped the Pollack killers down. This feels like a decent fish. Thanks to Martin the Mauler for the mark. That's his first trip through on it. I've picked something up. I don't know, like this rod will make a £2 Pollack feel like £20. Oh, it's not a bad fish. Pan size, it's a pan man. Hey. £1.5, £2. What do you reckon, Tommy?
£1.5.
Good £1.5. Well, the missus wanted a couple for the pan, so I can go in the box. It's in some water. I'll just show you where we are, guys. We are right next to the lighthouse. The Skerries, I think this is the Skerries anyway. Nice little bit of a boat launch there and stuff. I do like catching little Pollack. They go like the clappers. If they start getting any better, what I might do is I might put a shad on and try running a shad through and see how we get on with that. I better get my rod back in, am I? Not going to catch fish talking to you, am I? See you in a bit. I do like this. It's not as big as the last one I had, but it's a Pollack all the same. Oh, I'm assuming it's a Pollack. Could be anything really. Can't beat it, can you, Tommy?
No.
Now they're not running up the rod. It's only a babby. It's a fish. All the same. That's a good Pollack. Now we're only going to have another half an hour, 3/4 of an hour here, and then we're going to go and anchor up and see if we can get some rays and maybe a taupe. We will see, won't we? Giving you what? A good rattle? Yeah. Tommy's into something here. He's using a bit of an heavier rod than me, so it won't look the best. Aaron the Oracle. Here it is, aye. That looks Skerries. Yeah. Catching Pollack, what do you think we're doing? Yeah, right next to, on the other side at the lighthouse, you know where the moor up at lighthouse? Yeah, there's some big, no thanks. There's some big lumps and bumps. Just 1 second. There you go, folks. Another Pollack for Tommy. Right, guys, we've moved off the Skerries now. I've had enough of Pollack bashing. The Skerries are there in the distance. That's where. Oh no, where am I? There. That's where we've just been. I don't know if you can even see that. So we've moved closer in now onto a mark that Aaron the Oracle's just given me now for the taupe. So well, there's a taupe mark there and there's a ray mark there. The ray mark was off Martin the Mauler. Couldn't think of his bloody name then. The taupe mark's off Aaron. Well, Aaron being a charter boat skipper, we'll try that first, and we're not a million miles away from the ray mark either, so if there's going to be rays here, there'll be rays there. I'll just show you this as well. The little green boy there, that's Bolivia. So you can see, we're not a million miles away from it. I'm just zooming that in a little bit more, out I mean, so you can see a bit better. There's Bolivia, Belvoir, whatever you would like to call it. And there's where we're anchored up. So, I'm going to set a top trace up on the Pen Regiment 3, 1220 this one. I'm going to set a top trace up on that with the Avet SX on. And chuck an herring on, chuck it out, see what happens. And while that's settling on the bottom, I think it's going to be, today we're on spam butties, spam and eggs we're on, so that's the feed for today. Because I'm starving and I need a brew. Because somebody left me pop in the van. There's only 2 of us on this boat and it wasn't me. See you in a bit. Right, the chop is set. The rod is out. It's ready to rock and roll. Hopefully it won't be too long before we start getting bites. We're not far out of Holyhead. Look at these. Look at that. There's the Holyhead Dublin ferry coming in, and then on the horizon there is the other one. One's Irish ferries, one's Stenner, I think. They both come in together, don't they? Which obviously, well, they're coming in on the tide, aren't they? They're coming in on the big tides, I suppose. You think they'd stage them, stagger them a bit, wouldn't you? Get more custom, but never mind. Right, it's brew time, a butty time. Ooh, I fall over the side of the boat time. Now that is what you call a butty. A nice spam, an egg. Never happier than when I've got food in my mouth. Not get a fine figure like mine, not eating plenty of food. Now hopefully the size of this sandwich on the sea will make the fish bite. Let's see, eh? Just look what Tommy's got. That has just swallowed a full herring.
I'm not getting that off.
Huh? He swallowed the lot, the hook, everything. I better check my bait and I haven't seen my rod move, but I've not been watching. I've just been making sandwiches and cups of tea and stuff, so let's have a look. I better check my bait, see if I've got a sweaty dog on there, haven't I? The taupe and the ray seem to be being a bit elusive. We have just upped anchor and moved closer in, probably 3/4 of a mile, because the flow out there was, well, it was ratting through. We are on a big tide, it was ratting it through, and even with a pound of lead we couldn't hold bottom. So we've just come in 3/4 of a mile and it seems to be holding bottom now anyway. Hopefully in the next hour or so we might have a fish here. And if we don't, do you know what?
We don't care.
I don't care. I'm out here and it's beautiful and peaceful. I mean, for 75 quid a piece, that's been all our fuel and the van, all the fuel on the boat, and an hotel stay, and spare rib and chips last night, and a load of peace and quiet, and gone and caught some fish. Not bad, is it? Not bad at all. Did you get a bite then, Tommy? No. I'll do a bit more filming when or if we get some fish on, and if not, I am going to film inside the harbour and where we put the boat in on the slip and stuff at the yacht club, just so you can get a good idea of what it is and what the place looks like. Hopefully see you in a bit with the fish. The top now, we're going to have half an hour on that Belvoir again. And what's a collie?
Big collie.
Hey, a pan-sized collie for Tommy. Well done, Tommy. I mean, we've literally just pulled up on this reef, so hopefully that's the side of things to come. Be nice, wouldn't it? Catch a few fish at the end of the day, because we're not staying out much longer now. I'm going to get the boat in daylight. What we might do though, might, I'm not supposed to be at work tomorrow, but I might stay overnight and go out fishing again tomorrow. Possibly, we'll see. Depends how much earache I'll get from the home end, doesn't it? See you in a bit. I literally just, oh no! I literally switched the camera off and my rod went round. No! And I've lost it. Rubbish! Believe it or not, folks. Look at that. Load of herrings, and that's on the big feathers. You don't normally get them on the big feathers. What have I got here? Oh, I've got a foul-hooked herring. Don't normally get them on that size feathers. They don't normally take them. But I think we've got enough herrings in the bucket, so back they go. Well, back mine have gone anyway. I don't know about Tommy's. The rod's all bent. It feels like it's foul up, whatever it is. It's not pulling back. Watch this, guys. I said it felt foul up, didn't I?
Right up the arse.
I foul up herring. Felt about 10 ton. Yeah, just going to get hold of the hook. Just get hold of the hook and shake them off. Because apparently it doesn't do them any good if you're handling them, especially if you want to throw them back, and then you can have a tangle like that, you see. Right, we're not going to stay out too much longer now. And that's the end of our day. We're on our way back in now. I think it's something like 1.7 miles long, this breakwater, and people do fish off the end of it. I'll sit down so you might be able to not have the wind on it. People do fish off the end of it, so that is a fur out tramps with all your tackle on your back, innit? I'll just it's a lucky thing, innit? People walking about on the top there. Put me head over the parapet. That's where we are headed, to them big buildings over there. I better slow down in a minute, otherwise I'll be getting told off for speeding in the harbour. I'll show you the slip when we get there. Right guys, there's the slip what we're headed to. Nice little beach to land on. Now it is a particularly big tide, and we're not, what tide? We're 2 hours before low tide now, so we've probably timed it just about right. We've probably timed it just about right for coming in. Any lower than that, and I think it drops off at the end of that slip. I'm not over sure. I'll soon tell you when we get there. But all I'll do now is I'll just beach this right at the side of it, and then bring the van back round to it. But I mean, there's plenty of water in here, this slip. We're in now, 11 foot and decreasing. It's hard work trying to do it with. Lift my engine up a bit. Slow down. Try and avoid rocks if possible. I mean, look how clear that water is.
Big deep hole right underneath us and then it climb.
Yeah, it's going to climb up now. Just keep an eye out for rocks in the edge. I don't think there is any. Oh look, there's plenty of slip there actually, look. Plenty of slip. What I'll do, I will beach the boat. That a rock there just to that side.
Seaweed.
Is it weed?
Seaweed.
And then. And we're in. We're in. Engine off. Engine up. Get the dogs off, let them off for a week because they're probably popping by now. I'll get these two buggers off and then right, I'll go switch off a second while I get dogs off, and then I'll show you the slip and the facilities up here. Right, well this is the slip at Holyhead Boat Club. So like I say, we're about 2 hours before low tide. Plenty of water there. Hello, Rosie. She's glad to get off the boat. They don't really like it on the boat, but they don't mind it. They have not much choice. They come with me and that's that. Mr. Stinky over there. But it is a nice long slip. Excuse me. Now in the winter time you can get away with parking your van up here. But in the summertime, Rosie, little swine, she's going to go and bark at some dogs. In the summertime, you have to park it up the top of there. Right, if you do like the videos that we do please press the like and subscribe button. It is much appreciated, and in the end it will help with the fees and the costs of going fishing. I mean, at the minute I probably make about £5 a month, so that's why I have to still work. I'm never going to be a millionaire, but that's that. But if you do, please do press the like button and the subscribe button. Get them fingers waggling. I'm knackered now. And until next time, ta-da for now.